The Department of Justice emphasizes that no one is above the law amid questions raised over the filing of cases against Vice President Sara Duterte. In the radio interview on Thursday, November 28, DOJ Undersecretary Jesse Andres explains that holding a high position in government does not exempt public officials from accountability. Andres likewise clarifies that Duterte can face warranted criminal charges as she has no immunity from suit. He cites a precedent involving former Vice President Leni Robredo, who faced charges of inciting to sedition during her term. However, the case against Robredo was later dismissed due to a lack of evidence. According to Andres, the DOJ is taking Duterte's threat with utmost urgency and seriousness, given that it came from a high-ranking official with the power to act on it. He adds that the probe of the National Bureau of Investigation will determine the appropriate criminal charges against the Vice President, which may include grave threats, sedition, or a violation of the anti-terror law. Duterte publicly said she had asked someone to kill President Bongbong Marcos, First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos, and House Speaker Martin Romualdez if she would be killed. Duterte's remarks prompted the NBI to issue a subpoena against the Vice President. Fast food giant McDonald's Philippines has officially launched this year's Ride-Through Christmas Light Show with a festive ceremony in Quezon City. Let's find out more about this annual celebration in this report.
McDonald's Philippines kicks off this year's Ride-Through Christmas Light Show series with a grand launch at McDonald's Quezon Avenue Ligaya, which is decorated all over with a Barrio Pasko themed display to brighten up the holiday dining experience.
3, 2, 1!
The light show, which started in 2021, promises a bigger and better celebration as it reaches its 4th year this 2024. Leading the series of lights displays is a simultaneous launch of 4 ride-through Christmas light shows with different themes across the country, namely McDonald's Quezon Avenue Ligaya, where the ceremony is held with a Barrio Pasko theme, McDonald's Pioneer Alliance in Mandaluyong, which features a snowy mountain theme, McDonald's Paseo Arcenas in Cebu with Candy Cane Lane, and McDonald's Maaday version in Davao with its Neon Dream World display. Other ride-through Christmas light show locations across the country include McDonald's Clarkgate in Pampanga, which will feature a Magic Toyland theme, McDonald's Southwoods in Laguna with Winter Wonderland, and McDonald's McKinley West in Taguig with a Gingerbread House display. The launch at McDonald's Quezon Avenue Ligaya, which was further brightened up by music from San Lorenzo Grand Corral, also gave a glimpse into McDonald's 3 special holiday menu offerings. This includes the tasty and flavorful new sweet barbecue glazed chicken, as well as 2 new McFlurry flavors, Hazelnut McFlurry and Tiramisu McFlurry. These special holiday treats are now available at McDonald's stores nationwide for a limited time.
Spending holiday, good vibes and cheer should also be for those that need it more.
We are launching our Love Ko Ang Pasko, Love Ko Ang McDo campaign. So you can enjoy your McDonald's meal and get a reusable holiday cup. So just by adding 79 pesos to your favorite meal, you can collect 1 out of 4 of our holiday cups collection.
With these festive menu offerings and magical light shows, McDonald's brings yet another special Christmas experience for Filipino families. Catch the dazzling Ride-Through Christmas Light Show at various McDonald's stores across the country from 6 p.m. to 12 midnight until January 5, and order the 2 new Holiday McFlurry flavors and sweet barbecue glazed chicken at McDonald's stores nationwide now to enjoy a truly whimsical Christmas celebration.
The Bicameral Conference Committee officially convenes to reconcile the conflicting provisions of the 2025 General Appropriations Bill containing the next year's proposed national budget. Lawmakers from the Senate and the House of Representatives meet on Thursday, November 28, to deliberate differences between each chamber's version of the House Bill number 10800. This includes the Office of the Vice President's budget, which was slashed by both chambers of the Congress by 1.2 billion pesos. The OVP budget stands at 733 million pesos, but several senators expressed their intent to bat for bigger funding for the agency. Apart from this, a controversial provision in the 2025 budget bill is the Ayuda para sa Kapos ang Kita program, which contains a 39 billion peso insertion made by the lower chamber and in turn was removed by the Senate. Once members of the Bicam reconcile the conflicting provision of the bill, it will be returned to both chambers of the Congress for ratification. The ratified version will then be transmitted to President Bongbong Marcos for his signature. According to the Department of Budget and Management, the proposed 2025 national budget amounting to 6.3 trillion pesos is 10% higher than the current national budget of 5.7 trillion pesos. The Armed Forces of the Philippines is temporarily disabling some features of its official Facebook page to supposedly deny trolls a platform for their suspicious activities. As of Thursday, November 28, the AFP's official Facebook page shows comments to posts are limited. In a statement, the AFP says this move is meant to hinder the supposed coordinated attempt of the trolls to spread disinformation. The AFP apologizes to its legitimate followers who may be inconvenienced by this move. According to the AFP, statements, releases, and information on its activities will continue to be posted on official channels and legitimate media organizations. The AFP likewise urges the public to report malicious activities online and to receive information from reputable sources only. This comes amid the widening political rift between President Bongbong Marcos and Vice President Sara Duterte. The Vice President's father, former President Rodrigo Duterte, earlier called on the military to supposedly correct what he called the fractured governance of Marcos. AFP Chief of Staff General Romeo Bronner Jr. rejected this call, pointing out that the military will remain professional and competent. Taal Volcano in Batangas province records a minor phreatic eruption, producing a 1,500-meter-high plume. In a social media update, PHIVOX says the phreatic or steam-driven eruption happened from Taal Volcano Island's main crater at 5:46 a.m. on Thursday, November 28. According to PHIVOX, the minor eruption produced 1,500-meter white plume that drifted southwest. PHIVOX explains that a phreatic eruption is a steam-driven explosion that occurs when water beneath the ground or on the surface is heated by magma, lava, hot rocks, or new volcanic deposits. In its daily bulletin issued Thursday, PHIVOX records the emission of at least 6,000 metric tons of sulfur dioxide from Taal's main crater, which rose 600 meters high before drifting southwest. PHIVOX classifies the volcano's latest spewing activity as weak emission. However, there are no reported upwelling of hot volcano fluids in the main crater lake on Taal Volcano Island, which sits in the middle of the Taal Lake. No volcanic smog or VOG was also observed during the latest monitoring period. Taal Volcano is still under Alert Level 1, meaning there is a low level of volcanic unrest. The agency reminds the public that Taal Volcano remains in an abnormal condition. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Faith Argusino. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net.